Welcome, everyone. Today, we're going to dive into a deep topic that touches each of our lives. Perhaps you've gone through moments where you felt ashamed or regretful, moments you wished you could erase from your story. But let me tell you something. Your story deserves to be told with all its details. In this video, we will discuss how to make peace with your past, how to change your perspective on your story, and turn it into a source of strength and inspiration instead of a heavy burden. Are you ready to change the narrative you tell yourself? Let's get started. Imagine with me that we are all living our lives as if we are writing a story. Each one of us is the hero of our own story. But what happens when the story doesn't go as planned? What if there are chapters in our lives that we wish we could forget? Chapters filled with pain, failure, or even regret. Many of us try to escape from the past, bury the memories, avoid talking about them, and feel ashamed of them. But let me tell you something very important. Your story doesn't need to be perfect to be special. In fact, the pain, the wounds, and the mistakes are what give the story its depth and meaning. If you truly want to change your story, you need to take a first step that may seem simple, but is crucial. Make peace with your past. And this isn't just a surface-level reconciliation or a mere pretense of acceptance. It means accepting what happened, no matter how painful, and looking at it with fresh eyes. Don't see the events as fatal mistakes or situations that should have been avoided, but rather as gateways that opened new opportunities for growth. Changing your story starts from within. Sometimes we fall into the trap of the stories we tell ourselves. We say, "I wasn't good enough. I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't smart enough in that situation." These negative voices become chains that hold us back. But what if you decided to change the narrative? What if you said to yourself, "Yes, I faced challenges, but I learned from them," or "I made mistakes, but they made me wiser"? Life isn't always fair, and everyone goes through tough times, but through these stages we learn strength, patience, and self-compassion. Forgiving yourself is the first step toward changing your story. Feeling ashamed of your past is natural, but let me ask you a question. What's the use of shame if it doesn't push you toward change and growth? If doubt and shame are holding you back, then they've lost their purpose. Use them as signals that something needs to be examined, not to run away from, but to deeply understand and find strength in that experience. If you look at your past through the lens of the person you are today, you'll notice that you've become stronger, wiser, and perhaps even kinder to others. Sometimes difficult experiences give us the opportunity to understand the suffering of others and extend a helping hand. There's power in your story. Even the moments you think were the worst may be the moments that will inspire others. When you make peace with your past, it doesn't mean you forget it. It means you give it a new meaning. And that's the beauty of life. We have the power to change the meaning we give to events. Imagine if everyone who went through challenges decided to ignore or hide them. There would be no one to share life's lessons with us. You are part of humanity. Your story, with all its details, is part of this world, and by accepting it and sharing it, you give others the strength to do the same. After making peace with your past, the most exciting stage comes, rewriting your story. Now you have the opportunity to choose the path you want to take. The past no longer defines you. You define the future. You can start fresh, set new goals, and build a life that aligns with your current vision. Remember, the story doesn't end until the last word is written. So, at the end of this video, I want you to remember that your past is a part of you, but it doesn't define your future. You can choose how to look at your experiences and how to use them to build a better and stronger life. Making peace with your past isn't about running from it. It's a powerful way to free yourself and write new chapters in your story. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to be proud of every moment in your journey. See you in the next video.